Have you ever wondered how your smartphone works? That sleek device you hold in your hand is a marvel of modern technology. We live in a world where these devices have become almost an extension of ourselves. They are as ubiquitous as they are essential, serving as our window to the world, our personal assistants, and our entertainment platforms. But how does this magic box work? What lies beneath the glass and metal exterior of this daily companion? Today, we will delve into this mystery and uncover the secrets of your smartphone. From the brain that makes calculations at lightning speed, to the senses that perceive your touch and voice, to the memory that stores your precious moments, and the power source that keeps it all running. It's a journey that's as much about engineering and physics as it is about ingenuity and creativity. So buckle up as we dive into the fascinating world of smartphones. At the heart of your smartphone lies the processor, the brain of the device. You can think of it as the command center where all the magic happens. It's a tiny chip, but don't let its size fool you, because this little component has a big job. The smartphone processor is responsible for executing all the commands you give your phone, whether it's as simple as unlocking the screen or as complex as playing a high-definition video game. The processor makes it all possible. It's like a maestro conducting an orchestra, ensuring every component plays its part at just the right time. Now, the processor doesn't work alone. It collaborates with the operating system, which is the software that manages all the phone's resources and services. When you tap an app, the operating system sends a signal to the processor. The processor then gets to work, executing the commands needed to launch and run the app. But the processor's job doesn't stop there. It's also responsible for managing the overall performance of the smartphone. It regulates power consumption, manages multitasking, and even helps to keep your phone from overheating. The processor's speed, measured in gigahertz, plays a major role in how fast your smartphone can operate. A higher speed means the processor can execute more instructions per second, leading to a smoother and faster user experience. In essence, the processor is like the engine of a car. Without it, the car wouldn't move. Similarly, without a processor, your smartphone would be just a fancy paperweight. However, like all things, processors have their limits. If they're pushed too hard or get too hot, they can slow down or even fail. That's why it's important to take care of your phone and not overload it with too many tasks at once. So, the next time your phone responds to a tap or a swipe, remember it's the processor doing its job. Just like us, smartphones have senses. They sense touch, sound, light, and even orientation. Let's dive into this fascinating world of smartphone senses. At the heart of what makes your smartphone so intuitive and interactive are these tiny, unassuming components known as sensors. They're like the smartphone's nerves, sending signals back to the brain, enabling it to respond and react to its environment. First up is the touchscreen, the most noticeable sensor. It's what allows you to swipe, tap, and pinch your way through your device. The touchscreen is, in fact, a complex system of sensors that detect your fingertips' presence and movement. It's a marvel of engineering that lets you navigate with just a flick of your finger. Next, we have the microphone, a sensor that captures sound. Whether you're making a call, recording a voice note, or commanding your virtual assistant, it's the microphone that makes it all possible. It listens to the vibrations in the air, translates them into digital data that your smartphone can understand, and voila, your voice is heard. Then there's the light sensor. Ever wonder how your phone knows when to brighten or dim the screen? That's the light sensor at work. It detects the ambient light in your surroundings and adjusts your screen's brightness accordingly. It's a small touch, but one that significantly enhances your smartphone experience. Last but not least, the gyroscope. This sensor detects your smartphone's orientation and rotation. It's what allows your phone to know when it's being turned sideways or flipped upside down, enabling features like auto-rotate and motion-based games. Each of these sensors plays a crucial role in making your smartphone seem less like a machine and more like a companion that understands and responds to your actions. They work tirelessly in the background, unnoticed and unappreciated, making your smartphone experience seamless and interactive. These sensors are what make your smartphone seem almost human. Ever wondered where all your photos, videos, and apps are stored? That's the job of the memory. Just like the brain in our heads, the smartphone's memory performs two vital roles. It's a bustling hub where all data is stored and retrieved, playing a pivotal role in how smoothly your smartphone operates. But not all memory is created equal, and in the world of smartphones, there are two types we should focus on: RAM and storage. Let's start with RAM, short for random access memory. Think of RAM as your smartphone's short-term memory. It's the place where your smartphone keeps the data it needs to access quickly and frequently. When you're jumping between apps, scrolling through your feed, or playing a game, it's the RAM that's working hard to keep everything running smoothly. But once you switch off your device, all the data in the RAM disappears. It's a bit like trying to remember what you had for lunch last Tuesday. Unless it was something really special, you've probably forgotten it already. Now let's move on to storage, the long-term memory of your smartphone. This is where your photos, videos, apps, and everything else you decide to keep are stored. Unlike RAM, the data in the storage doesn't disappear when you turn off your device. It's there until you decide to delete it or move it somewhere else. It's somewhat like a personal library, holding on to your favorite books, or in this case, your favorite moments and apps, ready to access when you need them. So, why are these two types of memory crucial? Well, they work together to make your smartphone experience seamless. The more RAM you have, the more apps you can run smoothly at the same time. And the more storage you have, the more photos, videos, and apps you can keep without worrying about running out of space. So the memory is like your smartphone's personal library, storing everything you need. What keeps your smartphone alive throughout the day? The battery, of course. This unsung hero of your device is responsible for powering every component, from the screen you touch to the processor that's working endlessly behind the scenes. The battery is like the beating heart of your smartphone, constantly pumping energy to every corner of your device. You may not realize it, but the battery life of your smartphone is crucial. It's no good having the latest, most advanced smartphone if its battery can't last a full day. The battery life can make or break your experience with a smartphone. That's why smartphone manufacturers invest so much time and resources into developing batteries that can last longer and charge faster. But remember, like any power source, smartphone batteries have their limits. They can't run forever. So next time you charge your phone, spare a thought for this vital component that keeps your digital world spinning. So the battery is like the heart, pumping energy to every part of your smartphone. How does your smartphone communicate with you? Through the speakers and the display. Let's take a moment to appreciate the unsung heroes of your smartphone, its speakers and display. They're more than just tools to play your favorite tunes or display your latest selfies. They are the smartphone's voice and ears, its primary means of interacting with you. The speaker, your smartphone's voice, belts out your favorite tunes, alerts you with notifications, and helps you stay connected with loved ones through calls. Without it, your smartphone would be like a mime, gesturing silently. On the other hand, the display is your smartphone's ears, listening to your every touch, swipe, and tap. It's the canvas where your smartphone presents information and responds to your commands. Together, the speaker and display form a dynamic duo, making your smartphone more than just a piece of tech. It's an interactive companion, always ready to communicate. Your smartphone's display and speakers are its voice and ears, always ready to communicate. How does your smartphone connect to the internet or other devices? That's where the antennas come in. Now, you might be scratching your head thinking, antennas? In my sleek little smartphone? Yes, indeed. These invisible workers are crucial to your smartphone's ability to communicate with the world. Your smartphone is like a miniaturized radio station, teeming with different antennas. Each one is specialized, designed to communicate over a specific type of network. Let's dive into the three most common types: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular. First, let's talk about Wi-Fi. This is your smartphone's go-to for internet connectivity. It's like your phone's personal concierge to the vast world of the internet. When you're streaming your favorite show or scrolling through social media, it's the Wi-Fi antenna that makes it all possible. It connects to a Wi-Fi network, usually in your home or at your favorite coffee shop, and voila, you're online. Next up, Bluetooth. Think of it as your smartphone's local chatterbox. It's designed for short-range communication, perfect for connecting to other devices nearby. Want to listen to your favorite tunes through a wireless speaker? Or maybe share a photo with a friend's phone. That's all thanks to the Bluetooth antenna. Lastly, we have the cellular antenna. This is your smartphone's long-distance runner. It connects to cell towers, allowing you to make calls, send texts, and even browse the internet when Wi-Fi isn't available. It's the reason why you can stay connected, even when you're miles away from the nearest Wi-Fi network. Each of these antennas plays a vital role in keeping your smartphone connected. They're like a team, each member bringing something unique to the table, ensuring that your smartphone can always reach out and touch the digital world. So the next time you send a text, stream a video, or share a photo, remember that it's all made possible by these incredible antennas. They're not just pieces of hardware, they're your smartphone's lifeline, its connection to the world of information, entertainment, and communication that we so often take for granted. These antennas are your smartphone's gateway to the world. What makes your smartphone smart, the software or the operating system? Now let's dive into the world of smartphone software. This is the part that brings your smartphone to life, enabling it to perform a variety of tasks, from making a call to playing your favorite game. Picture the software as the boss of a company. Just like a boss manages different departments and ensures they work together to achieve a common goal, the operating system manages all the components of your smartphone. It controls the hardware, runs the applications, and makes sure everything functions as it should. Think about it. When you tap an app on your screen, it's the software that translates your action into a command. It tells the hardware what to do and when to do it. This seamless interaction is what makes your smartphone so versatile and user-friendly. The software also manages your phone's resources. It decides which app gets what amount of processing power, memory, and battery. It's like a traffic cop directing the flow of data and ensuring there's no congestion that could slow down your phone. But the software doesn't just manage resources, it also secures them. It protects your personal information from malicious software and unauthorized access. It's like a vigilant guard, always on the lookout for potential threats. And let's not forget about updates. The software is continuously evolving, with developers constantly working to improve its features and fix any bugs. So when you update your phone's software, you're essentially giving it a fresh coat of paint, making it even better and more secure. The software also allows for customization. You can change your phone's theme, ringtone, and even the way your icons look. It's like having a personal stylist, allowing you to express your unique style through your phone. So there you have it. The software is more than just lines of code. It's the brain behind the operations, the traffic cop managing the flow, the guard securing your data, and the personal stylist enabling customization. The software is the soul of your smartphone, bringing all the hardware to life. So there you have it, the workings of a smartphone, simplified. Let's take a moment to appreciate the marvel that is a smartphone. We've traversed through the fascinating world of these devices, delving into the intricate workings that make them so indispensable in our daily lives. We started our journey by introducing the fascinating world of smartphones. We then moved on to the brain of the smartphone, the central processing unit, or CPU, which is essentially the driving force behind every action you perform on your device. Next, we explored the smartphone senses, the numerous sensors that allow your device to interact with the world around it. From the touchscreen that responds to your touch, to the gyroscope that senses the orientation of your phone. We then ventured into the smartphone's memory, where all your cherished photos, important documents, and favorite apps reside. We also looked at the power source, the battery that keeps your device alive and kicking. We dove into the smartphone's voice and ears, the speakers and microphones that enable you to communicate with the world. We also discussed how your smartphone connects to the world through Wi-Fi, cellular networks, and Bluetooth. Moving on, we got a glimpse into the smartphone software, the operating system that breathes life into your device, and the apps that make it so versatile and useful. Each of these components, individually intricate and complex, come together in a symphony of technology to create the device that you hold in your hand. A device that allows you to communicate, navigate, learn, entertain, and so much more. The smartphone is a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of modern technology that has transformed our lives in countless ways. It's a device that has made the world smaller, information more accessible, and life more convenient. The next time you hold your smartphone, remember it's not just a device, it's a marvel of modern technology.